Welcome back, everyone, and today we are going to take a look at 3 more Proline bodies that we are throwing onto the rigs. First one is going to be on the Ultimate, the Slash Ultimate, and I love the Slash Ultimate body, but I wanted something a little bit different, so I'm throwing on this Tundra body. The Tundra body, you know what? I love the look of this thing. It is a bit wider than I thought it was going to be, but that's just what it is with the short course trucks, but I absolutely love the look of this body. And it was a bit unfortunate because I did have to trim the front bumper and the rear bumper, so I can no longer use those. But I think the orange turned out absolutely phenomenal, and it just sets off this truck. Had to throw in a wheelie bar as well because this thing still does quite a few wheelies, even though it's 4-wheel drive. But it is such a blast to drive, and I know it's going to suck when I scratch this body as well as any of the other ones, but part of the game. Next, we have a Dodge Ram body that is going onto a Ryobi Uproar. Now, this Uproar was supposed to be hobby grade, but it's really toy grade, so I did do a bunch of upgrades to it. But either way, the body itself is a Dodge Ram, and I wanted it to look like a Viper. So I went with the Viper blue and the stripes, and I think it worked out amazingly. Surprisingly, this body is for a Slash, but it fits on this truck quite easily. The tires stick out a little bit more than I thought, so I threw on some of the stock Slash tires, and it's not too bad. It just pushes it out a little bit past the wheel well, but overall, I think this truck looks amazing. Now, last on the list was the Land Cruiser. This is going on my 4x4 VXL. Now, I just converted the VXL to a Monster Slash. And again, I do like the Baja style truck bodies, but I also like these old school Toyota bodies or Jeeps. Like, I like these big boxier trucks or these big boxier vehicles, and I think this thing actually fit quite well on it. It did take a bit of modifying and a bit of planning, but overall I think the color and the mounting worked out really, really well, and I actually really like the look of this as well. It's gonna hurt when this thing rolls. Like my Jeep on my Summit, I did crack it, so I'm gonna have to reinforce a bunch of these vehicles, a bunch of these shells, because I don't think, they're just not made for the bashing and crashing. But in the end, I think it looked amazing on the Slash, and I think it worked out really, really well. So there you have it, guys. New year, new look for a bunch of my rigs. I love changing up the bodies. You know what, some of the stock ones are nice, but I like the aftermarket look of some of these things. And this is the nice thing about the RCs, is that you can constantly change them to make them what you want. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope this gives you a bit of inspiration to maybe change up your stock look, because in the end, I think these look so sick. And I can't wait to bash them. I can't wait to drive them. But it's gonna hurt, like I said, once these things roll and scratch, because you work so hard to get them the way you want them to look, and then they just crash and wreck. But take care when you're driving, and hopefully they last a little bit longer than you expect. All right, guys, if you like what you see, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow along for more future videos to come. Take care.